Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to the great Grooverider live on Radio 1. To the Grooverider on the BBC Radio 1, 97 to 99 FM. The BBC, giving it up to you talent. Beat, space and culture. Email the show, grooverider@bbc.co.uk.
Some things aren't meant to.
Wheel up, bring it back on, rewind. Rewind that Grooverider. Selector, rewind and come again.
Left a scar on me when there's no need to stay. The daydream walks away. This cold reality. Some things are meant to be. 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 Some things aren't meant to. to be.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Drum and Bass Show here on Radio 1. We call it Rider Radio here. Got to say many thanks to Mr. Chris Goldfinger for the last 2 hours. Once again, a superb show, sir. Tore it down. I'm not really happy with you, Chris. I've got to be honest with you. I still haven't received the CD. We've been talking about it for about a year. Do you know what? I looked this geezer in the face and he said, you know what, Groove, I'm going to leave this thing in the locker for you. But the bottom line is I haven't even got a locker. So what are you talking about, Chris? Anyway, it's Rider Radio here on Radio, and we're here till 3 o'clock with the best of drum and bass. Tonight is a special night. Special night. It's gonna get a bit heads up in this piece. We got Mr. Head Honcho, the graffiti artist, actor, producer, dancer.
I think you better leave the dancing, mate.
Flower arranger. Beater upper.
Yeah. I don't know about that,
Mr.
you know.
Goldie.
Yes, I'm here.
Finally.
After how long, mate? Oh, Jesus. I've been trying to get this place for years.
I've got to be honest with you, the last time I talked to you here, you must have lived a whole nother life.
I got married, divorced, everywhere.
Oh, let's not go there.
I think I've done more in the last 3 years than every time my whole life, mate.
So, like, thanks for coming on tonight. You know, we're not going to interview you tonight because you know what? You must have done 1,001 bloody interviews. Come and do a show with the Rider.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying to you, come and do a show with me. Come and roll out 2 tunes.
Yeah.
Let's play 2 tunes. Let's not talk about all the nonsense that goes on. We know who you are. We know you've done. We all know.
Right.
We know where you are in this game. We know you're underground. No matter what anybody wants to say.
That's me, mate. Always.
Still busting the gold teeth. Right? Still busting the gold. Keeping it real, live.
That's me.
So we're going to play some tunes. Myself and Goldie in the house tonight, right here on Radio 1 on Rider Radio. And this tune's embarrassing me, Paul. Sort me out.
You better wheel it up.
That's a Goldie tune.
He's been wearing it all out, mate. He's been wearing it out.
So like tonight, we've got we haven't even got no vinyl killers this week. We're shutting that down. Got the high rollers tonight. You can win yourself free VIP entry. Yourself and 3 mates into hospitality at heaven. It's next Friday. Also got a big competition tonight. Get your hands on loads of Goldie's equipment.
Without the socks. No socks included.
And that's a competition open to the ladies only. But for a guy, you can probably get yourself an album. And some back catalogue from the guest list at Metalheadz. And some guest lists down at Herbal. Texts and emails, lines are on as usual. www.bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Let's play some tunes.
know spiritual insight.
Something floating about by A-sides. It's quite a cold beat, man. It's quite a cold
I'm kind of
beat.
feeling that. A-sides always pulls out of the bag.
Yeah, man. You
It's
know
a bit of a
it.
showstopper.
Have we got any bench, Jess? So, Mr. Goldie, I don't even know where to start with you, man. Like,
Start at the beginning.
oh damn! Last time you was here, Timeless was like you just finished Timeless, and that was a couple of years on.
No, 10 years now, man.
Yeah.
A long time.
Just done the Bomb film.
Yeah. Oh, a lot's happened, mate.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, like you've been in a couple of other films. I mean, I saw you alongside Brad Pitt in bloody Snatch and stuff. I mean, how's it going in that front? Let's talk about the film front at the moment.
It's doing alright, man. I'm supposed to do a film in January now, end of January. I'm doing a Japanese director, this guy called Toru. Doing that in end of January. It's a thing called Bohemian Kill.
Yeah.
I want to do that. And finally, after 12
What kind of
years,
role are you playing in that film?
I'm playing a blind man, believe it or not.
Okay,
Yeah, so, yeah.
way off the truth, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm doing that. That's a little thing I'm doing there. And next year, in March, I start C.I.A. Tempest, which is the film I've been writing for the last 12 years, which is my own feature, which I'm directing, producing, and I'm not in it, but I'm directing it. So
Okay, so like, bloody hell, you're adding another string to the bow. You do so many things. I can't even believe it. I mean, like, you do graffiti, you act, you write music.
just an artist, mate. That's it.
In every sense of the word, man. Respect you. Where do you get the time, man?
I don't. I just try and fit it all in. I mean, it's been like 20 years. I've been painting for 20 years now, and that's been my first love is my art.
Yeah, because I heard you started to paint again. I was talking to Jay the other day, and he said,
Yeah, I'm back on now. Since Christmas, I've been in a new set of canvassing and stuff. So I'm going to do a gallery show in April, which will be in the West End. I'm going to be doing that again, which is, food for thought. But my main objective now is getting the film finished, start through March, film throughout till September to the winter, and get a release in 2007, man.
So you got so many things on the go. What is your thing now? Is it still music?
It's still. I mean, music's. I mean, I finished C.I.A. Tempest with Tech Itch last year, which was best part of the end of the year, which is like 3 or 4 months ago. We finished it and wrapped it.
Yeah.
But basically, my love for the music is like, unless it's going to be a serious project, I don't want to. I have to go a step further. So this time we did an album which was solely for the film project. It's basically the soundtrack for the film.
Yeah.
Because I've kind of done everything I wanted to do in music. You know what I'm saying? And like, time for the new boys to come through.
Yeah, I hear that to a point. But at the end of the day, they need to be schooled out.
Yeah. I kind of realised that last year that if we're going to be minding about the music, so we all got to step in there and deal with it. And
Yeah.
I can still slap a few boys around the face with it.
Without a doubt, your sound is your sound. There's like so many artists that have like adapted your sound. Not to say adapted like as part, as in piracy or anything, but have listened to your sound growing up. They've grown up with your music.
Yeah. I mean, I'll play a few cuts off the album anyway, and give them a new insight to what's going on with that. But I mean, I'm always growing with it, and I think it's with the new guys coming up. I mean, the guys I respect the most now, people like Commix that are really coming through.
Yeah.
We just signed up for an album deal.
Yeah.
And they're putting a fresh kind of angle on it. There's a lot of boys now that need to put a fresh angle on it, and they, in a world where you got to find a niche, it's very hard to find a niche. And I think people like Logistics, Commix, they've found a sound where it's very hard to get identity these days.
Yeah.
Anyone can imitate me and do what they're doing, but it's very, very hard to find that, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm finding some boys there, man. People like Eastsides, they're always going to have their sound. They've been there from day one, you know.
That's right. Never really got the accolades that they deserved, really.
Nah, I mean, people like Break now as well. I mean, Silo Witness Break, they're the guys I'm watching right now because they're like fresh, young. And if I was 21, 22 doing what they're doing now, please.
It'd be all over right now.
All over the shop.
Especially with the technology that's floating about.
Flying around.
Because I know you've always been on the cutting edge of the technology angle.
But you know what I feel though? I feel the new generation kind of lost the soul of it a bit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm like? Exactly. I don't mince my words, but I think a lot of people know what I'm talking about.
That's because we're not sampling no more.
Well, I think a lot of people aren't sampling anymore, and because they're not doing that, they're forgetting the tunes they were sampling were taken from people that are making tunes with heart and soul.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? End of the story, the tunes they were sampling had a lot of heart and soul in the beginning. They were going through a lot of things, you know, artistically or in their own lives. Those tunes made a lot of sense to them, you know?
Yeah.
And if we can't decipher that, then it doesn't make sense to this generation. It's disposable, you know?
One personal question before we play another tune. Any plans to see Angel back in EastEnders? Because I need somebody to come and take Phil and Grinder out of the place.
What are they doing? Listen, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with that, man. But I watched it the other day and I'm like, please, will somebody just smack him? Please, anybody, just some bird, give him a little bitch slap or something. You know what I mean?
All right, we're going to play a tune, man. We're going to play one of our... I know this is one of your favourite artists over the years, and it's one of mine. It's Johnny L.
Yes.
Something called This Is Hardcore. Go off now, G. You know why it's gonna go off, Goldie? Because I got the caramel crunch in the building. It's time. It's a shame you're not feeling it.
I'm feeling it, man. I'm really not feeling it. But I'll tell you what, though, I am feeling this tune, though, because, you know, I'm going to tell you a true story. Chris phoned me, goes, Goldie, Johnny L's got his tune. Grooverider's played his tune. You got to get this tune. So I phone Rico, I'll get Johnny L now. Call Johnny L in Australia. Right? He's like, Goldie, I can't really speak right now with my grandma. I'm like, okay, so what's happening with the tuning, mate? He's well, it's on my label, man. I'm like, shit. True story. You know me, man. Pursue to the end.
No doubt.
I'll pursue to the end.
Johnny really should have shut down his granny to do some business, though, for me.
No. He said, he couldn't. I've got to try this now. I'm actually going to go try this. I can't
try the caramel crunch.
I want to try it. Hang on a second.
Become an addict.
I'm trying it.
That ain't horrible. That ain't you know.
That's not me, man.
That ain't you know.
Oh, what is that?
You're not ready, man. It's a very acquired taste. just locked on to Radio 1. It's Rider Radio right here. Down with Mr. Goldie tonight, special guest presenter.
Yes, I'm here. I'm not really feeling cheesecake though.
So are we going to see you in Celebrity Get Me Out of Here at any point soon?
No, you're not, mate. I'll try, big brother, they kick me out. They bit their hand and fed them.
How did that work anyway? I wasn't actually in the country when it went down.
Basically I went in there and I fed the guys, and what did they do? They turned on me like a bunch of rats, right? They knew if I would have stayed in there for any more days than that, it'd be trouble. I started a bit of a coup, you see.
Did you manage to get any booze inside?
Well, look, you know me.
I know you like a little vodka.
No, what it was, I actually started a little bit of a militant thing. What happened was, I kind of planned. Now, seriously, straight up, I planned that in the middle settee, where the settee's in the middle, I said to everyone, get your mattresses, put it all around there like a camp, and no one could see what you're doing. We could just have a right old time, but no one wanted to do it.
So what was like people hanging out with people like Les Dennis like? I mean, what's that cat like, man?
Yeah, it's just old, isn't it? You need a friend, I was there.
Because you're so far removed from that kind of thing. Like, I've known you for so many years. And
listen, I can mix with anybody, mate, me. I can just,
Yeah.
Bit of a chameleon, you know?
I hear you, man. So, like, at one point you was like, we were seeing you in the papers every day for one reason or another. I mean, like, you've really kind of calmed down. Like, why is that? What's happened?
I've got a daughter, mate. That's what it is. I'm getting older, man. I'm getting older. I need to, think about that. The big 4-0, you know?
Yeah.
That was a good party, wasn't it? 40 days.
Oh yeah, you got your ring back then, yeah?
No, I haven't. I still ain't got it back.
Joe stolen your ring, yeah?
No, I've still not got it. I ain't got it. That was a bit dark, though. If anyone wants to know that, my 40th birthday was bought in like my raging 20s.
So, like, what happened on your 40th birthday? Did anything actually change for you? Did you, like, suddenly turn around and say, all right, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to stop that and my whole life's going to change now? Or are you still raging?
I'm still raging, but no, I think I've calmed down a lot. But I think when you get to 40, you think, I've had some good years, man. I didn't expect to get to 40, number one, so I'm here and I'm enjoying it gracefully,
Yeah. So what do you foresee for Goldie, like, in the future? I want to talk about the music. I mean, you got an album coming out attached to the film.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen? Like, you've done that already. So what's happening now?
I mean, for me, really, for the label, Chris is big up Chris. He's been looking after the label, and it's my little wingman there.
Yeah.
I think really concentrating on a few of the artists.
Are you planning to like produce anybody on your label?
Yeah. Definitely, there's a few people I'm looking at that I'd like to get involved in from a writing point of view, because obviously I've always been writing a lot of stuff, musically, in terms of melody and songwriting.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it's kind of lacks a lot. I mean, people have got some great beats, great music, but they don't really know how to kind of adjust that to writing.
The tracks are not finished.
Yeah, and the ability of some tracks to go further and to cross over doesn't mean they got us to kind of sell ourselves short, but there's this commerciality and there's integrity. Do you know what I mean? It's a very thin line to cross.
Yeah.
And I think you can do that and still be able to win a lot of people over. With some serious music. There's some great music out there.
Right. I'm going to play a piece for you.
All right.
And if this tune don't dent you, then there's something wrong with me.
But I'm going to draw a tune out on you as well, Groove.
Well, I've got something for you.
Oh, lovely.
Things for you. After that, you can come in.
Bring it on.
And that was just his DJing skills, which is absolutely a zero. Thank you. Something brand new. It's got your sounds, dog.
on rewind.
Oh yeah.
I know you.
Yeah, you know, you kind of push that button in, didn't you, eh?
I know you.
You know one thing about you, Groove, you know what's pouring out of me, you know what's put it out of the bag. You know what's put it out of the bag.
No,
I like that.
I'm a professional in this game. I know you.
Hardcore.
Right.
I like that.
When I hear things like this, I think of you straight away. I'll be honest, I think of you straight away. I think, you know what, Goldie, I like that one. Brand spanking new Vital Elements, another S creation. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Oh yeah.
What are you saying? On the biggest radio show in the world when it comes to drum and bass, Rider Radio. Oh.
Very dirty.
Wheel up, bring it back on rewind. Rewind that Grooverider.
Let's get it straight, Goldie.
Call me, yeah? Call me.
It's one of those ones saying, see you later. Don't call my phone.
You can call mine.
When we draw certain tunes, Goldie, that needs clearance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not anybody can draw these tunes. This is a headsy kind of tune. This is a heads kind of tune.
It's definitely my kind of tune, mate, definitely. Formula.
What? You know what I don't want, Goldie?
What's that?
I don't want them to throw 32 on a string. They'll be all over it.
Yeah. We don't really know about the 32 groove, you have to be careful. That's a school them about that. We don't really know about 32 bar drop, 64 Mets, how's them straight in. You know what I mean? Old school, don't really know that little move there.
Oh, here we go.
Oh Alright, it's don't you want A,
I
yeah?
haven't heard the middle yet.
Alright.
I got the first 64 and that was me, I was in.
Alright. I got something.
I know you have.
I got something.
I know you have. Alright, they've done 16.
Alright, come on. See the old lads. Come on, lads. Number 16. Come on, let's bag it.
You're getting there.
I think you're going to be alright. This is where you can fall off or...
Oh, there we go. Could have smacked it a bit more.
You could have smacked it
a bit more there, but yeah.
Right.
We like that, we like that.
Alright. It's called repeat edit. For all those who don't know.
Right. Got time to go back.
Yeah. You got a roughage there, so you can go back in there, a little roughage, you know?
So you're gonna be playing some tunes for us tonight. Give us a little rundown of what's going on, like Metalheadz wise.
Well, Commix got some nice little bits there. I'm really feeling on their forthcoming album with a few little kind of roughage things, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously Klute's one of the guys I've been feeling for years.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. He's definitely got a sound to him.
Mr. Beans, as we call him, Mr. Beans is definitely one of the men that I'm really feeling. And Break and Silent Witness. And obviously the Winter of Content album, which we kind of kept on a real low profile with it because we wanted to go straight to vinyl.
Yeah,
really.
we're going to slice some tracks from that, like individually. Yeah,
I mean, and Blame, and Blame's always been there for the late. He's always been there for the boys.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he was. People don't realise he was kind of before me. You know, it's like
Blame and
people don't
Justice,
understand
man.
that. Blame and Justice from back in the day, from a very long time ago. And I mean, Blame's, you know, he's seen the seasons, man. He's been here. He's a season.
He's been doing a few things over the years. You know, he's with the whole logical progression movement.
Yeah.
And you know, he dropped out of that and started rebuilding and went with the 360 degrees, and then, you know, he's hooked up with a few people, started working with Swift and stuff. And he's like really got his game back. Yeah,
since he started working with Swift, I think he's really found his own thing.
Yeah,
his
game back. He's got his game back.
He's got his game back, definitely, and you know, that's all good. You know, it's just really good. I mean, I think this year is going to be a really. I mean, I say that every year, but I mean, last year for me it was like, you know, I've been here for a long time, and there's no one really out there that was really feeling. I think this year there's time for the people that have grown up now.
Yeah.
That, you know, 21, 22-year-olds are really coming in there and really putting a foot down with some beautiful stuff, you know.
Yeah, well, it's a bit different now because of all this new digital age. They've actually grown up with the digital movement and all that.
Yeah, but they're not. You know, the thing is with that, the only thing is that, man, I waited outside clubs with a dub playing on my arm, man, for years. You know, now you can just send it down and send it down the internet line. It's like, you know, you got it, you put it in a CD player.
It's not the same.
There's no moniker there. There's no sticker on the plate.
There's no Paul cussing everybody, Chris scratching his head, you know, meeting up around a music house around the back in the alley, and you know, burning one, and you know all those things. You know, it was all good stuff then. You know what I'm saying? There's more circulation, more talking, more intercommunication.
Yeah, but I think you know, we had, at the end of the day, we were blessed though. Those were special times.
Well, that's what built this, right?
Yeah, they were special times, man. And in fact, I was looking at some photographs of you and Fabio the other day.
Don't start with the photographs, man.
Listen, I saw some of myself that I was like, no way, man.
So, do you know what? I saw a picture of myself with the high top.
Let me tell you, he had a proper Teddy high top, man.
Let's not talk about the high top, yeah? How embarrassing. And then there's a moustache one. Oh my God.
The Japanese CD cover. That's the one you gotta watch out for. There is a cover in Japan.
The Fila t-shirt, yeah?
Let me tell you, man, there's some high waisters going on, man.
There's the moustache though, man. I was like, you know, moustache.
Some village people got on a vibe. Oh dear.
Looked a bit, anyway, let's get another tune on. One of the artists of the moment, in my eyes, fresh. Done and put together a little thing with MC Fats. It's called Babylon Rising. I like this. Just locked on, you're listening to Ryder alongside a special guest, Goldie, here on Radio 1, Ryder Radio, in force, believe me. Straight after this, all roads leads to Fabric Prototype Night. You know, we got it locked this week.
Power will reach your height.
representing Prototype on Radio 1. It's Grooverider representing Prototype on Radio 1. Grooverider representing Dogs and Acid on Radio 1.
Fresh, Pendulum, MC Facts, and something called Babylon Rising. That's the instrumental mix.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Nice beat, man, nice beat.
Yeah. Clean.
Oh, you know that guy, when he's ready, he gets that sound.
When he's
tight,
ready, man, I'm glad he's getting back on it, man.
Yeah, oh,
really.
The album, man, his album's strong, man. Once you hear it, man, it's strong, man. Yeah.
Okay.
It's got the whole thing on there. It's got the dance floor, it's got the listeners, it's got the thinkers. He's even got a track with the Pet Shop Boys that he's done with the Pet Shop Boys on there. So, it's worth a listen, man. It's worth a listen. Right. I think Fresh is actually singing along with them, so you need to check that.
Okay.
But tonight we've got a very special competition, Goldie's special prize to give away. It includes a picture disc, a copy of his latest LP, and some of the back catalogue, plus guest list to Metalheadz at Herbal on the 25th of November. For more details on this competition, go online www.bbc.co.uk/Radio1 and follow the link to the Fabio and Grooverider pages. All you have to do is answer this simple question. Can you name the latest Metalheadz LP, the latest Metalheadz compilation LP? If you reckon you know, send your answers to grooverider@bbc.co.uk and mark the subject Goldie.
Yes, so, that's me, by the way.
Oh, yeah, well, nice to see you, sir.
Yes.
Or you can text me on 811-99. So, right, as we were talking about before, you're going to go into the mix for 45 minutes or so. You're going to give us a load of tunes. I know you're going to be playing some things where I'm even going to need to get a piece of pen and paper.
Yeah, we've got to listen out for a Commix album this year in September.
Yeah.
In 06, we're going to.
So, Metalheadz are definitely going to be doing that with Commix.
Yeah, that's it. It's our first artist album. We've got Beat It 2 in early 2007, which is going to follow up there. My man from Ireland is my boy, man. He's been working away, you know, and obviously MDZ 06 in May, which is cool. And the UK and European tours, we're all kicking in the doors. And
we're going to France tomorrow.
Bonjour, monsieur. I'll see what you're going to burn us down, are they? Seriously, man. It's going to be a riot. It's going to be a riot.
I don't start anybody to get me confused with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't want
just don't get me confused. You know what I mean?
English. Just get it straight.
Do you know what I mean? So,
all right, straight up.
Right.
All right. So you're gonna do a mix for us. We're gonna lead off with the track, and then you're gonna come over here and do the Live for Christie thing.
I am right now. Right now.
So Goldie in the mix for the next 45 minutes. It's time to get your CDRs ready.
For the tracks, bbc.co.uk/Radio1.
Goldie in the mix right here on Radio 1.
It's a drum and bass history lesson with the Grooverider on the BBC.
Just locked on, you're listening to Radio 1. We are down with Mr. Goldie in the mix, celebrating the LP release, Winter of Discontent. Goldie's kind of doing the show of discontent. Right.
This track is absolutely dangerous. Big track rider.
just locked on, you're listening to Rider Radio here on Radio 1. It's a show of discontent being put together by Mr. Goldie, celebrating the new release of the LP, A Winter of Discontent. Now Goldie, you better take it easy, because you better remember this is my show. Right? Whatever. Don't even try it. Rolling out. Just locked on, you're listening to Radio 1. It's Rider Radio. With Mr. Metalheadz himself, Goldie, in the mix, right here, exclusively. Would you say you want a ham sandwich?
Yeah, I want a ham sandwich.
Easy with the bacon. Playing some tremendous tunes, just keeping it rolling right here. Just locked on, you're listening to Rider Radio here on Radio 1. Now, Goldie.
Yes, sir.
I see that little headphone piece, that you got there. Now, yeah, I got one of them things, but the problem I see with you right there, you could do it another foot of lead, son. Every minute I see you plugging in, plugging out. The plug-in, plug-out ain't working for me, bro.
That's what it is. I can take it out my ear, so I unplug it instead.
Yeah. Because you know, anyhow, you just don't take it out, that whole thing's collapsing. Right? Communication breakdown, the whole thing.
seem to have spring like it used to, or summer or fall. It has been a season collectively of frozen aspirations, frozen hopes. I'd like to do a song for you about the season.
Turn the bass on the BBC, giving it up to new talent.
It's Goldie in the mix right here on the BBC Radio 1. Hey, it's Rider Radio, don't forget that. I know Goldie's trying to make it Goldie Radio, but we can't have that, but we can. We canish. It's all love right here. Goldie, you're throwing down a couple tunes tonight, blood. It's like you're doing your research, sir. It's all love, man. I still say you need a foot of lead on that thing.
This track is absolutely dangerous. Big track rider.
See what I mean? Goldie's so big he can come and disrespect my show. Who the hell drinks tea on my show? What's going on here? I see tea come all over. I've been here for 5 years. I've never seen a cup of tea in my studio.
You don't know, I'm from North, yeah? Yeah, mate. Doc Scott, SS, me, you know, up North, yeah.
I thought you lot just ate pot noodles and stuff. I've never, I'll be honest with you, right? 2 years ago, I went on the road with S and Warren G. And they stopped in a service station and bought a pot noodle. I said, can I try some of that? I've never had one. Seriously, I've never had one of those. I said, you know what, let me try one. I couldn't believe they was eating that crap. Oh my days, that is no disrespect to anybody who eats pot noodles. Like, there's nothing wrong with eating a pot noodle. It's just not the rightest thing. Dry and crunched out, it was disgusting. Big shout out to Bailey. It's like Goldie's scared of the mic all of a sudden. Talking the mic though.
Come into the mic. Here I am, Bailey. Nice one. Cheers for that, mate. Nice.
There you go. It's hands on, right? Hands on. Rider Radio here on Radio 1. We got Goldie in the mix for another 10 minutes or so because I want my show back. And you better respect the fact that Goldie's here, man. He's a very busy man. It's not an easy thing for him to come down and represent our show. But I'm still calling for Angel, the return of Angel to EastEnders. I want it to happen. Goldie, let's go upstairs. We're at the BBC. Let's go upstairs, Goldie. Let's make it happen, dog. But first, I gotta show you the money. Show me the paper.
So it wasn't really kind of, when I tried to come back to part 2, I wasn't really feeling the change they were trying to find my way. You know, and when you know I get Goldie money on the road, right? And it wasn't showing me the Goldie money I deserve. Right? Remember that?
There's no respect.
Furthermore, where's he going, that minivan driving round?
Right.
Dogging out the whole place.
You should have bought the Vic. That's a better storyline. Fling out Peggy, put in Goldie. We got a #1 show. We'd have a #1 show, Goldie. Let's go upstairs. I'm telling you, let's go upstairs.
All your letters to the BBC, yeah. You know, Angel back in EastEnders. All right, complain, guys, complain. Yeah.
Complain.
Bring back Yorkie.
Right. And your bird. What's your bird's name? Yeah, she had size 12 feet, Goldie. What's her name? Peaches or something?
Precious. Yes, bring back my precious, little precious.
Yeah. She look like a hobbit. That's right. Tonight you can win yourself free VIP entry for yourself and 3 mates to Hospitality to be taking place at Heaven next Friday night. They're 3 rooms. Lineup includes Ronnie Size, Zinc, High Contrast, Scientifics, Logistics, Q Project and Randall. Along with free entry to the event, you'll get some free drinks for yourself and friends. You also get full VIP access plus some hospitality merchandise to take home. All you got to do is answer this simple question. When did the last hospitality night take place? All you got to do is send your answers to Grooverider at bbc.co.uk and mark the subject High Rollers. Or text me now, 811-99. Now, Goldie, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second, sir. Let's do this properly.
Bring that one back. Wheel up, bring it back on, rewind.
Thank you.
You know what, when he came around my house, he said to me, this is a rider tune, you know. I said, that's a rider tune, that is a rider tune.
You got me all day with this one, bro. Bad. Please tell them the title. So Cold.
Sin City.
You don't even know the name. Right. Brand new from Strider, forthcoming on Metalheadz. You need to know this. You need to understand this tune, work it out, do the math. It's a killer.
Selector, rewind and come again.
Put that slip mat back, thief. Try to slip it in your bag. Dry BBC One slip mat you're trying to nick. You're Goldie, what's the matter with you? He's going all sonar on me. Yeah, reminds me of Trace, this piece. What are you saying? Some old school Trace.
bbc.co.uk/Radio1. See the listings for the tracks. bbc.co.uk/Radio1.
What a way to end it. This tune, man. Oh, tune. We stand, we salute chemistry.
Yep.
Respect is due. Never forgotten. Now this would have been right up chemistry. You're right on that one, Goldie. Furthermore, I better do this right.
You better wheel out. You better wheel out right up.
Sir.
Thank you very much.
Wheel up, bring it back on, rewind that Grooverider.
Let's talk about this album quickly anyway before we break out. Winner of Discontent out in the shops at the moment.
Winter of Content, as they say, yeah. I just think what it is, it's a bit of a blend with the old artists and the new artists. People like Blame here, you know, and people like Break and stuff. It's kind of crossing the border, you know.
Yeah.
And I think it's a bit more of a grittier album. You know, it's kind of showing what the diversity is in a time when everyone's quite commercial with it all.
Yeah.
And I think it's just showing that, you know,
there is that other angle.
It's the other angle, and we're very left field with it.
Yeah.
You know, we're not trying to appeal to too many people on the overground like that. We're very underground label still, and I think the blend on this album is wicked. I love it. It's just gritty.
For me, this is the killer track.
This is the one on the album, mate. This is definitely the one on the album.
Blame, Psychotropic. From the LP of Winter of Content. That's Blame. Psychotropic. Wicked.
Bad tune.
Oh my!
I want to say a big thank you to Chris, man, who's been, took over the labels. He's doing really well, man.
Son. He's doing
Jedi,
well.
Mr. Douche.
What I like about Chris does his research. He goes around the clubs.
Yeah, he does his thing, man.
Find out what's happening, what's new.
Yeah.
Doesn't care who's playing. Because a tune's a tune.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
Exactly, man.
Because, I'm not being funny about anybody, but sometimes you go and hear some top DJs and they're playing tunes that basically you can play in your house.
Not me, by the way, not me.
I'm not naming names, but you ain't one of them. So, we don't really roll like that because we're from the school where we like to teach. So, what's on the agenda for Goldie this weekend?
Oh, mate, I'm with you tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, no doubt.
That is going to be a bonjour.
Where are we going to? Cannes or something?
Is it Cannes?
I don't know where we're going.
We're going
to France. It's Cannes, yeah?
Going Gay Paris for sure. I know that much. You're going to have a busy night tonight, mate, over there. You're going to bounce over in a minute,
yeah. We're rolling over to our prototype. Right. Yeah, go and do my thing, get our thing down.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we got Herbal on Sunday. Now, how's Herbal going?
You know what? We had 600 deep in there last Friday. 2 Fridays ago. It was wicked, mate. Wickedness. It's really picked up a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's really picked up a lot. And as you know, this weekend it's like -9, so I get your winter warmers on there and wrap up nicely before we go. You know what I mean?
Now, I've just found out. I wanted to ask you anyway. You're going to Miami, yeah?
Yeah.
What dates you doing?
We're sorted out. I think we're on the Thursday night. We're doing Metalheadz night there, and it's going to be DStar, myself, you.
You staying for the whole lot?
Yeah, you know me, man. I'm locked out for the whole month.
I'm kind of looking for you because I'm going to do a little prototype one on the last night there.
Yeah, man. All right.
Are you in?
I'm in, man. I'm in.
That's all I needed to know. Are you in?
I'm in.
So it's official. I've got Goldie on the bill for the prototype event. It's official. Now, working out the logistics of it now. I'm working out the finances and the budget. But Goldie's in. Will I have to play Goldie money? That's what I want to know.
You won't be paying that. You know that
Goldie
thing.
money ain't even there.
You won't be doing that. You won't be doing that.
That's
already sorted.
So it's win the conference for us this year then, next year.
Yeah, man, definitely. It's going to be a good conference, man. It's going to be very, very good, man. It's going to be a really, really nice conference this year. I think last year was all right, but I think this should be better.
Yeah, well, you had a few little dramas that messed up a little some flows last year. Our flow got detrimented.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen this year.
I want to stay in your hotel this time.
Right. Let's put it that way.
Same spot.
I've got no problem with it. Anytime, sir. I've got no problem with it, but I'd rather not.
Right.
But anyway, Goldie, I've got to say, really, on behalf of Radio 1 and all my people, man, thanks for coming in and
that's no problem, man. It's been long
spending time with us because we know you're a busy, very, very, very busy man.
Yeah.
And I've got to say thanks to Chris also.
Yeah.
And the PA, man, on PA, can't forget.
Yeah, Lizzie's just looking after things, getting busy.
Getting your back. She even got you here when everybody thought you wasn't even going to turn up. Chris was panicking, I was panicking, Jessica was panicking, Paul Thomas was panicking, everybody was panicking.
I can't miss the Radio 1 Grooverider on a Friday night.
Oh, please.
Are you crazy?
You're the radio dog. Get it straight.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, man. So I've got to say thanks to Goldie for coming in. Remember the LP winner of Discontent out in your shops. Right, Fabio's here next Friday with guest Jenna G and Zinc. And up next we're going to have more drum and bass through the night with Mr. DJ Bailey. Little One Extra presents. So watch out for that and please stay tuned and listen. Now, Jess, if you could do the honours, I'd like to hear the front of that tune, if you wouldn't mind.
Wheel up, bring it back on, rewind that Grooverider.
That's lovely, Jess, that's lovely. That was beautiful, that's beautiful. Now, you got a bit carried away there, but that was beautiful. Your first attempt was great. So I've got to say many thanks to Paul Thomas, also Joe, and my homegirl Jessica. Do the robot, Jess, do the robot. That's what I'm talking about. Now, thanks for listening, and thanks to Goldie once again and everybody involved in the Metalheadz. No doubt. I'll be back in a fortnight. Fabi's here next week, 1 till 3. Let's go.